Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice answered some of the first movie's biggest questions and mysteries, including those about Beetlejuice's origins, and there's a reason why that specific part of the movie was told in Italian.
You're lucky I got a manigot in the oven, or I'd bash your face into a bolognese. That's two kinds of food. That's how angry I am.
So, a long time after meeting the chaotic bioexorcist in Beetlejuice, he and the Dietzes returned in the long-awaited sequel, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, where they were joined by new characters. Beetlejuice 2 took viewers, Lydia, Delia, and Lydia's daughter Astrid back to Winter River after Charles's death. Once there, Astrid was tricked by a new acquaintance and taken to the Netherworld, forcing Lydia to ask Beetlejuice for help, but once more, the bioexorcist wanted to marry her in return. Part of the reason for wanting to marry Lydia again was to escape from his deceased ex-wife, Dolores, who was looking for revenge against him. Thanks to Dolores' presence, Beetlejuice 2 featured a flashback telling Beetlejuice's origin story, which was told in black and white and in Italian, narrated by Beetlejuice, and that wasn't a random stylistic and narrative decision.
I recognize the council has made a decision, but given that it's a stupid-ass decision, I've elected to ignore it.
When Beetlejuice learned that Dolores had returned and was looking for him, he opened up to his employees and told them his love story with Dolores. Beetlejuice took out a microphone and told his story in Italian, and the flashback sequence is in black and white. As it turns out, Beetlejuice was Italian and was alive in the 14th century. Beetlejuice survived the Black Death and was a humble grave robber, but one day he met Dolores and he was instantly bewitched by her. On their wedding night, Dolores poisoned Beetlejuice, but before he died, he killed her with an axe. Beetlejuice's origin story being told in Italian is part of the movie's comedy, but it wasn't made like that just for laughs. Speaking to Variety, Beetlejuice 2 writers Alfred Gough and Mars Millar share that the decision to tell Beetlejuice's origin story in Italian was Burton's, as he was inspired by the works of Federico Fellini. Millar added that Burton said Beetlejuice's origin story was like the prologue to a Fellini movie, so it had to be told in black and white and Italian and with an overall visual style like those in Fellini's movies. One thing that adds to the comedy of Beetlejuice's origin story in Italian is that it's very obvious that Michael Keaton isn't telling the story. The voice in Italian is deeper, once again in the style of an old Italian movie, and lacks the raspy tone of Beetlejuice's. But that makes the whole sequence a lot funnier and memorable. The Italian narrator in Beetlejuice's origin story was Stefano Marchetti, who is best known for his work in the sound and music department in various projects, most recently Netflix's Chaos, where he served as a re-recording mixer and sound supervisor. Beetlejuice's origin story in black and white and narrated in Italian is one of many homages Burton paid to his biggest influences. The sequence has also been compared to the works of Italian horror master Mario Bava, who is referenced in Beetlejuice 2 when Astrid finds a photo of Lydia pregnant outside of a cinema where Mario Bava's movies were being shown. Through Beetlejuice's backstory sequence, Tim Burton not only paid tribute to some of the greatest Italian filmmakers, but also left the audience with an unforgettable and funny sequence.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?